Hello, bowlers out there. Retro gamer bowler. Bowler the retro gamer would probably make more sense. I have an update for you guys. This awesome game was released on the Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and Steam last Tuesday, October 22nd. So it's been about a week and a half since the game has come out yet. Now, I did post a review of the game last week. I'll put that in the description below. I've been playing the game extensively. I must have about 10 hours in, I'd say. But enough waffling here. Farsight Studios did a stream on release day, and they did another stream yesterday, the Halloween stream. Hopefully you guys played yesterday because you saw those awesome pumpkin heads in the crowd. That was pretty cool. So they did a stream yesterday, and since it was on Steam, it was on Twitch. I watched the whole thing and I took some notes. And since I'm a diehard fan of this game, I really took some notes, and I want to share some of those with you. So there's two updates to keep in mind. One of them will be announced the details will be announced next week, and I'm hoping that they're going to have a release date. So this update is coming pretty soon, and then there should be a much bigger update coming in Q1 of 2020. So we'll touch both updates. There was some stuff that was said that I definitely caught. It was really cool. I encourage you guys to check it out. I'll put a link in my description as well. One of the 3D artists was there. Also one of the developers, one of the salesperson as well, I guess, if you want to call them that. So they all provided some cool info on some updates. So for the upcoming patch that's coming pretty soon, we'll be checking out. There's going to be no more ball steering. Right now, it's only on Steam that you could, only on Steam that you don't have the ball steering. That you don't have the ball steering, sorry. But on on the consoles, you have the ball steering, which is really annoying, right? We're returning back to Atari 2600. Remember that game, 1979? You actually had ball steering. Well, I'm really pleased to announce that they're going to remove that, so that's awesome. Looking forward to that immensely. If you check any footage on Steam, on the Steam version, you see that that's already been patched, so that's cool. Another big thing that we've been wanting, and they're listening, that's what I like about this company, really cool, is you can now select your camera angles for when you release the ball. More importantly, for when the ball enters the pins, because it's kind of like right now, it's kind of like a back view, right? And then when it enters the pins, it enters it from like a sort of like a 45-degree angle. And sometimes you don't even know, it's hard to say if you've hit the pocket, if you're flush in the pocket, if you're light, if you're high. So that's going to be patched. Apparently you're going to have the option to select that. So that's really cool. Another cool thing is my boy, François Lavoie from Quebec City, who won the US Open, will be in the game in the next patch. Apparently, if I caught the information right, I think he's going to be the only new bowler in the new patch. So that's so cool that he's going to be in there. That's awesome. Apparently, there's going to be new lines from Randy and Rob. There's going to be some new lines, and there might be some that will probably be taken out as well. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, it gets a little repetitive, but you know, it is what it is. It's cool. What else? And that's about it, I think. Now, this might not be some news to anybody, but I don't know if you guys know, but I've definitely noticed it, and I've noticed that other people have noticed it. Oil patterns right now mean nothing. The oil patterns now mean nothing. It's been confirmed by one of the developers, actually. So right now, you can select any oil pattern. It's all the same. But that's going to be patched in the next patch coming up. That's going to be fixed. So that's going to be extremely interesting. I'm really hoping they add an option for another file, like to have multiple files, because I would like to start a new file over. And it'd be cool to have two files, you know, have two different bowlers. That'd be really cool. So I'm hoping they do that. That's just me and my wish list here. Also, another thing they're adding, and I'm not sure how I feel about this, you're going to have to reset your starting point every frame. So right now, if you bowled, and you got a strike on your first shot, it would place you at the exact same, your feet would be at the same position, your aiming would be at the same position. All that's going to be reset now. Just like on your spare ball. Like on your spare ball right now, it's reset. They reset it. So apparently that's going to be like that in this patch. So all of that is going to the patch coming up. In the Q1 update, Q1 of 2020 update, here's what they're talking about. They're talking about oil breakdown might be coming in the future. So that's cool. I don't think that's going to be in this patch, but that's going to be coming up in the future. But at least the oil patterns will be in this patch coming up. In the future patch, you're going to probably talk about oil breakdown, because oil breakdown will not be part of this patch. Okay. Apparently, they might switch Walter Ray, might be throwing it as a two-hander as opposed to a one-hander, because he switched to a two-hander now. So in the game, he's a one-hand. So that's interesting. He might be. It'd be cool if he had the option. You're going to have the ability to create a new player. So you could basically go pretty deep, create your own player. Probably hair color and like size and everything. And you could even have your own jersey with your name on it. So they're hoping to add that as well. Apparently they're working with logistics for online match play. They're trying to make that happen as well. They want to add new players and new balls as well. So I've talked about some of that stuff already in my review, but man, guys, check that out. PBA Pro Bowling, buy it. It's only $20 US. It's a steal, $25 Canadian. Support these guys. The pin action is super realistic. Check out some of my reviews and my videos, and you guys will get a gist of it. All right, Bowler now signing out, and I think I'm going to go hit the lanes and bowl. And remember, who do you think you are? I am.